Thanks, Bella. This was a Gardner-Webb team undefeated a season ago in Big South play, but they only returned 6% of their scoring production from a year ago as the tip goes down to North Carolina. Here's Alyssa Usby. Quick kick out. Deja Kelly pull up three off the side and a defensive rebound for Gardner-Webb.
And Darren, they didn't just win the Big South, they ran the table on it. So it's going to be a very different lineup this year as you look at those starting five.
Michaela Funderburk and Grace Pack, bookends there on your screen. The only two returners who registered points offensively for Gardner-Webb as the layup attempts too strong for Rama Kieta. One of those several transfers for Gardner-Webb. Now here is a newcomer for North Carolina, Renaya Kelly running the point for them offensively. Lexi Donarski handling the basketball now, a newcomer in a different way, one of those transfers. They go to the high post. Maria Gakdang feed to the top of the key, and Kelly there to drill the mid-range. And a miscue on the inbound will give it right back to North Carolina. Maria Gakdang transferred after 2 years with Boston College, receives the inbound pass. They go right back to Deja Kelly. Usby here. Lexi Donarski, an intense defender out of Iowa State. Now Kelly, pump fake, foot was on the line. Another pull-up from 15, contested this time. She buries it.
She's going to take that all day. The way she goes in, she can lower that shoulder. She's so tough. Quick mid-range jumper.
Gardner-Webb trying some transition. Here's Michaela Funderburk for three. And a high rebound for Kelly, the freshman, has it knocked away. And the running Bulldogs back with it. A counterattack, floater in the lane, airballed, and a block by Usby from behind to get it back for North Carolina. Usby receives the lob, easy lay-in for two, and that's her first basket of the year. Out to Ashley Hawkins, driving right side, nifty move to free up some space and put it in off the window.
The Cypress College transfer getting involved, and on the other side,
Kelly off the mark on the three, rebound for Gakdang.
And her coming in from Boston College, you know, she's going to get some points on the board, but that's not why she's here. The defense is what makes her great. The Boston College transfer, and they're going to get a lot of help from her on the other end, but knocking down the free throws as well.
She came just a couple of field goal attempts shy of qualifying to be considered amongst the conference league. Hawkins in transition, Funderburk from the wing, a pump fake. Gakdang thought she had a block, but is whistled for the foul.
These free throws count right here.
First balls for Funderburk. She's the best shooter, the best pure shooter in the Big South Conference. Goes 2 for 2 at the line and will check out. Usby thought about it. Goes underneath. Anya pull, smothered up, finds Donarski right under the hoop, and she lays it in. Nia Harris into the lane, back up top. Grace Pack gets free on a pump fake. Long two, might have been affected by Poole, the defender. Usby trailing, hesitates, steps into the lane and drops that one in.
What a move. Usby making the step inside, creating the space for herself. Looked like she might pass it. Sinks it for two.
And a foul on the other. Rips the bottom of the net. Too far under. Dishes back out. Mid-range. Clings off. Usby can't grab the rebound. That's a really nice effort by Rama Kieta. Ahead to Funderburk. The three rattles in. And it's within a basket for Gardner-Webb. Paris, plenty of time and space, and buries the first three for Paris. 32% from three a season ago as a freshman, but that was after she missed her first 18 of those shots. So imagine if maybe she would have just gotten a few of those to fall. That's a really impressive percentage. Tight defense for North Carolina. A miscue on a pass and a steal for the Tar Heels. Indya Nivar goes underneath. Usby back to the basket. Facilitates from the lane. Paris. Now Kelly. And there's her first three.
That shooting's been going very well in the offseason. She wasn't too bad last year either. A big steal there.
Usby with a run-up. She's got Paris, takes it herself and misses, but fouled. Line a season ago, 37 of 65 on the campaign. Leads the first short. She led the team in blocks. A capable scorer, to say the least.
She's going to want that one back, but good move on the offensive board.
Vanderberg for three. Rips the bottom of the net. Dinarski receives. Plenty of space from the top of the circle. Can't get the three to fall. It's knocked away out of bounds. Dinarski 2 seasons ago was the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year at Iowa State. Consecutive seasons in the last 2, all defense in that conference. North Carolina the steal, numbers. And a lefty lay-in for Indya Nivar.
Very animated right now, but good defensive stand right there. Here's running Rebel.
3 seconds left in the first quarter and a traveling violation. So North Carolina is going to have it with 2.2 on the clock. As we close out the beginning stanza. Nivar heaves, rips the bottom of the net. A buzzer beater which will undoubtedly be reviewed. But what a way to open up the season. Are pulling up from the very eastern part of the North Carolina shaped logo at center court. So again, that is confirmed a good 3-pointer, her first as a Tar Heel, as we are underway with the second quarter. And there a steal. Lexi Dinarski rips it right away, takes it herself, and too strong on the layup attempts on the other end.
Loving Dinarski's game so far. Going to be a great addition, especially on that defensive end of the ball. Just got to work on the finish there.
Another takeaway. Paris receives it for North Carolina. It's now 11 turnovers forced. Here's Nivar, a more conventional three-point. Hawkins through traffic, kicks, corner 3, skips over the cylinder. Paris there for the board. Looking ahead for North Carolina. Goes underneath, got dang, a pivot, and a banked in.
And that's just a nice finish.
Now a 14-point lead, largest of the night for North Carolina. And a pass off the mark goes out of bounds. Telly inside the three-point line, pulls it short. Vanderberg can't squeeze the rebound. Nivar bumped as she goes up with it, and she'll get a couple at the line. You mentioned earlier she's from Apex nearby here in the States, the remainder of her college career. She gets both at the line.
Called it.
Dinarski switches. And a walk.
Pump fake. Loosens up the feet. Takes an extra step.
Kelly goes to Gakdang underneath, spins in the same direction as last time and gets the lay. Add that to the presence of Alyssa Usby and the veterans you have defensively. And another steal, easy lay-in from Paulina Paris with the link for Gardner-Webb. Goes underneath, spinning left, too strong off the backside for Martinez. Gets her follow-up opportunity and is fouled by Deja Kelly. Martinez, one of the many freshmen on this Gardner-Webb team, 2 for 2. Pushing forward, Kelly, one touch underneath. Usby overheads, Paris, the 3 rolls in.
3-point shooting starting to click for North Carolina after a cold start.
Here's Chieta, strong drive, out for Vanderberg, a 3 of her own. The answer for Gardner-Webb. Wide open, Paris again. Airs it over, got dang, graceful on the rebound and the putback. And Nivar knocks it right back away for North Carolina. Usby, short range, drops it in.
Unselfish play.
Martinez out for Walker in transition. Back Harris, Pump fakes, wide open lane, and banks it in for two. Tight defense again, forces a steal for North Carolina. Renaya Kelly bumped as she put up the layup. Kelly, the freshman from Hoover, Alabama, getting the start in game one. And 2 for 2.
Very good free throw shooting team, and I think the three-point are going to fall as well.
Steal for the Heels. Deja Kelly in transition. Can't finish, but
you don't want to put her on the line because, like you said, the 72%, she's going to make you pay. And if you're going to put her on the line as much as you just said.
The senior from San Antonio, Texas, 16.5 points per game last year. Funderburk dials one up from way deep and just misses. Quick look ahead. Nivar one-on-one. Funderburk in an offensive foul. Mucked this game up for Gardner-Webb in a hurry. Shot clock winding down. Funderburk unaware. Tosses it up. And a foul call. Described it. I was way off because the clock as she got into the interior. Really heady play by Michaela Funderburk. North Carolina back with it. Kelly a pump fake, mid-range, line drive, misses. Hawkins against Kelly. Into the lane. Tough floater, and it drops in. Nearing the half. Renaya Kelly, or excuse me, that's Indya Nivar from the corner. Frees herself up, misses. The follow not there for Poole. Usby there on the offensive rebound.
You can tell the fatigue setting in for Gardner-Webb. Need to get to the half, get that energy back up, get ready for another 2 quarters.
4 or 5 second difference between game and shot clock. Kelly drives and is bumped.
Get pretty used to seeing, like you mentioned, a lot of trips to the free throw line already. 2 for 2. Makes it 3 for 3.
That breaks a 2+ minute scoring drought for North Carolina. You wouldn't know it based on the 20-point lead. But they've gone a bit cold from the field, hitting only 1 of their last 8. Kelly now 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. She enters double figures. Renaya Kelly with a steal and can't hit. Martinez the rebound. 3 seconds left in the half. Ahead, Funderburk gets it off and drills it. 2 quarters in, each team with a buzzer beater to close out both the first and the second. What an opening half. That is a gauntlet and a half. And a lot of it is because of play within its own conference for North Carolina. Obviously, we know the ACC is very competitive in its own right, but South Carolina, UConn, I mean, Coach Banghart and staff have really stacked up that non-conference schedule. And I mean, you know, given the profile of this Gardner-Webb program a season ago, it was one of the most dominant seasons in Big South Conference history.
But right now, you know, North Carolina, they're just so high-powered, so good. You talked about that.
So still riding that and running up that time. Here's Michaela Funderburk, leading scorer for either team. 16 points for her on 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. Hawkins hands off. Bailey tries to pass underneath. It is tipped in out of bounds. We'll go back to North Carolina.
Them there.
Freshman Renaya Kelly feeds Lexi Donarski. Now they go Usby in the corner, who was honored pregame for reaching the 1,000 career points threshold. Donarski pulls up from distance.
And that's something she can definitely do. Haven't seen it yet today, but if she gets hot, you know, she's done it at Iowa State, now doing it for the Tar Heels.
Donarski now 1 for 6.
Competition turned neighborhood-wide with around 75 kids participating, and there were even prizes. I'm talking pool parties, go-karting, and even shot.
Neighborhood-wide thing, almost like a giant game of hide and seek, right? You got the cool place, you got that where everybody hangs out. Maria Gakdang battling in the post and gets another.
And she really makes it look easy. Those aren't easy by any means, being physical under the rim.
How about this? Hawkins wheeling around.
That's when you know
you
made it.
Hawkins good on her first. They've now hit all 12 of their free throws. Dinarski, nice pump fake. It's inside the perimeter. Misses, and it's in there. Alyssa Usby has been. Nice pass. Hawkins finds Bailey in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Another rebound for Usby. She's officially on double-double watch with board number 8, and Gakdang can't squeeze it as her.
You know, when you own that glass on the offensive end, good things will happen.
And a step out of bounds on the pass. Kelly gets it right back from Paris. Paulina Paris dumps underneath. Gakdang back to the basket. Here she goes again and is fouled. The stripes so far tonight, she's 4 of 4 from the field. One of a couple Tar Heels in double figures as she now ties. Leaves that short. Just the second miss from the quickly into the front court. Crosses by Dinarski. Nice move, but can't finish. Gakdang with the rebound. So it took an extra effort on the tail end. Kelly, a look ahead. Dinarski, three-pointer is in.
Now 2 for 7.
6 consecutive points for North Carolina and a quick defensive rebound to try and extend that run over the past minute and change. Dinarski again. 3-ball. Her third of the evening. It forced
A player from the ACC who averaged almost 2 blocks per game. And you add North Carolina men's basketball from 2022. That team gotten so much better this offseason.
She had triple team Gakdang and thought the Eagles standout would never speak to her again, but instead she transferred here and is making her presence known.
Vanderburg over to Hawkins for Gardner-Webb. It's poked from behind. Usby stumbles onto a steal. The look ahead for Paris. Easy lay-in for 2. That's 13 consecutive. That's her first miss from the field. She was 5 of 5 prior to that. Hawkins streaking up from the left side with her right up into national relevance. Past couple of years, impressive on their home floor here at Carmichael Arena. In the past 2 seasons, having lost just 3 games at home.
Also, just looking at that, the ACC stacks this season with Virginia Tech and North Carolina.
Another three-pointer underneath their own hoop. They go to Usby. Nice find underneath. Anya Poole with the late foul.
Nice layup to finish it.
Dinarski gets the assist. Poole leaves it short. Into the paint. Out. Paris for 3 again. Too strong. Poole. Offensive rebound, and it rolls through. Big time run for North Carolina in this second half. And another takeaway. Paris the steal, immediately looking forward. They go Usby's way. Double teamed, finds Poole, back door, there it is again.
A few times off the dribble, just has a nice crossover and quicker than she looks.
Here's Hawkins again, driving in the lane, double pump, and the scoop shot banked in for 2.
Took the advice, got better on the finish there. Gets 2 points.
Corner 3, Dinarski nails it for North Carolina. Her 4th make from deep. She's got 14 points. Points to the passer as North Carolina gets it back. On another effort play in transition, Deja Kelly, wide open lane, and softly lays it in. Pack hesitates but pulls. Kelly the rebound, fouled from behind.
Goes straight through it. An easy call now, bonus territory for the Tar Heels.
5th free throw of the night for Kelly. Cleans it up, hitting the Alexandra Zelaya.
Darren, I know this is game 1 for both of these teams, but defense might be the name of the game for the Tar Heels this year as you get a trap.
But Nick, also a lot of it has been, even on ones that I guess are categorized as unforced turnovers, the pressure there had something to do with it for North Carolina.
Tar Heels are creating a presence on defense. Gardner-Webb knows they're around and just can't get away from it.
That one rattles through. Another bucket. And a steal on the inbound.
They're doing it all over, taking the ball away, taking away opportunities for Gardner-Webb. I'm telling you, I really like what I'm seeing from this defense tonight.
Renaya Kelly, who got the turnover, floats underneath. Poole loses the handle on the pass, but Paris is there. He gets a high screen. Shot clock winding down. 7 on it. Zelaya for 3. Just a 14% three-point shooter a season ago. She only hit 3 for the year and gets her first of the season for North Carolina there. Vanderburg, after scoring 16 in the first half, has been quiet. Passes inside the pool. Pump fake. Got her defender in the air. Can't hit. That's good team defense there for Gardner-Webb to gobble up the rebound as well. Hawkins against Paris. Splits defenders. Sends the pass to the corner. Bailey's 3 knocked down.
Dishes it out for a 3 and an assist.
Nivar's 3. Boarded on the other end. Zelaya with a double dribble. She goes underneath. Moreland here against Zelaya. Bullies her way inside. Can't hit the shot. Now ahead. Nivar banks it in easily for 2.
That was almost reluctantly confirmed by his son Isaiah during our call this week. That was aided to the growing team dynamic.
Thanks, Bella. Back with you at Carmichael Arena. Trinity Moreland, swagger of Coach Merritt, because this is a guy, he played and performed well in a Final Four for North Carolina. Wide open space. This is the left-handed layup. Indya Nivar into the paint, and the floater drops.
And what I'm seeing from North Carolina is just an aggressive pursuit of the ball no matter where it is. If it bounces off the rim, goes back, they're always on.
Answer there for Gardner-Webb. Anya Poole's been really good for North Carolina, particularly in that third quarter. Finds some space, and 40 points for North Carolina in the third quarter. 18. Miss on the second. Running Bulldogs back with it. Walker with 4 fouls back into the game, running point guard for Gardner-Webb. Yetta over to Pack, pull up on the baseline, rips the back.
Gardner-Webb starting to feel that shooting stroke. This is still great game experience for them. Want to keep going hard.
Carolina nearby into the contest for the first time tonight, registering her first minutes as a Tar Heel. 67% free throw shooter a season ago, just 4 for 6 attempts.
This is game 1. They want to build throughout this season. Even when we talked to their head coach,
Speed through traffic, somehow gets it out to Nivar on the pass. 3-pointer left short, gets her own rebound and cleans it up. In the non-con, South Carolina at UConn. And then, of course, in the ACC, you're always going to go through a gauntlet of ranked teams as well.
You get to see Virginia Tech twice. You know you got a hard schedule there. And
it was charged to Trinity Moreland. And Paris to the free throw line for the first time tonight. The 45. North Carolina trying to get to the century mark.
points. Didn't shoot amazing from the field, but very steady play from Paulina Paris.
Vanderburg lost her footing. Was meant to be the target of that pass. It stays on the ground.
Block from Nivar. They took away the shot she likes best.
Usby falling away. Line drive. Gets a shooter's roll. Usby a full head of steam. Stutter step. Pivot into the lane. Leaves it short. Another missed a layup for her. Gardner-Webb trying to push it without numbers. Harris into the lane. Scoops it in.
Of the season.
Barker catches, streaks, pulls up mid-range, gets her own rebound, and fires from the free throw line. It's in.
Wanted it. They were trying to get her the ball for the shot. Finally goes down.
Missed three, rebounded by Usby. North Carolina back with it, and the Tar Heels now a point. Goes to the free throw line. Doesn't hit the first, so it will. Knowing the circumstances. And there it is.
We'll see more of that. Season goes on.
Reckless drive by Kiet to the miss, followed. Lauren Bailey banks it in, and Kiet. But whatever it was, it happened prior to any kind of impact. Kelly falling away.
And also the way Gardner-Webb has played down to the final buzzer. It's all effort. It's all out. Not giving in no matter what's on that scoreboard. They have put everything into this game.
Gardner-Webb dribbles it out to the final horn, and that will do it on opening night. For both of these teams, North Carolina, an exclamation mark of a season opening.